by his peers for it.
Well, we got a fundamental difference of opinion there, Tom. I mean, the Declaration of Independence refers to the Creator with a capital C. The Creator they were talking about.
It doesn't say Jesus Christ.
Well, it certainly does in the dating. In the
they may well have been referring to Allah.
Not the year of our Lord. 1776. Allah wasn't born in.
That was simply the convention, and you know that, Brian. This country was not founded on Christianity. It was founded on the Enlightenment. Come on, read a history book.
Tom, listen to yourself. The fact that you're saying it was conventional to date every legal document from the birth of Christ means that people were so accustomed to.
That was our calendar. That was the calendar that had been founded by the Romans in 333 in the Second Council of Constantinople. They changed the calendar.
Yeah, but that was Christians that did that. They dated the beginning of the modern era.
Okay, so are you suggesting, Brian, that if we teach English, we're teaching Christianity?
Tom, Muslim countries do not date everything from the birth of Christ.
Are you suggesting that if we teach English, we're teaching Christianity?
Israel does not date things from the birth of Jesus.
Are you suggesting that if we teach English, we're teaching Christianity?
We date things from the birth of Jesus Christ because this country was founded on Judeo-Christian principles.
Are you, well, that's a nice qualification, and principles, maybe I would go, but still, are you suggesting that if we teach English, we're teaching Christianity?
No, the concern that these parents
Then why would you say that if we're teaching Arabic, we're teaching Islam?
Well, because that's what happens in school districts that go to introducing kids to Islamic concepts or Arabic culture. You cannot separate Arabic culture from the Islamic religion. They are inseparable. And that's the concern that parents have. And
tell that to the Iranians.
This thing was
the Iranians are not Arabs. Tell that to the people in the largest Muslim country in the world, Indonesia. They are not Arabs.
Tom, are we going to have a conversation here, or are you going to keep interrupting me when I try to answer
when you make a statement as if it's a fact and it's not a fact, I feel an obligation to interrupt you.
Well, Tom, you call me on to offer my opinion. I'm offering my opinion. I'm backing it up with facts, and you don't seem to want to accept it. That's fine. You can do that, but at least let me answer your questions.
Well, I think you... okay. Again, I'll ask the question. The largest Muslim country in the world is not Arab. Is not Arab. The largest or maybe second largest Muslim country in the Middle East, Iran, is not Arab. In fact, if you call an Iranian an Arab, it's an insult. How can you say that learning Arabic or learning anything about Arab culture has anything to do with with Islam?
Well, because they are inseparable. I mean,
but they're not.
The Quran is written in Arabic. I mean, what
the Old Testament is written in Hebrew.
Even in Iran, if they're going to go to Islamic school, they are going to memorize the Quran in Arabic. I mean, Arabic and Islam are inseparable.
Okay, let me try it. Let's assume for a moment, Brian, that what you're saying is right. And why are we so afraid of that?
Well, it's just absurd to say that Arabic is the language of the future. That's what the Mansfield School District was saying. It's the language of the future. The only way it's the language of the future is if the Islamic hordes overrun the United States of America, because there is no intellectual firepower that's behind the Arabic language. In fact, I'm looking at some statistics here.
They invented mathematics.
The Arab world translates 330 books a year. That's about 20% of what the country of Greece does all by itself.
So you're saying that we Americans should ignore over 1 billion people out of the 6 billion people on this planet. We should ignore the language that they speak because we should just keep our head in the sand?
No, if people want to take it, that's fine, but it's absurd to say that this is the language of the future. I mean, 4 Muslims have won the Nobel Prize for something other than the Peace Prize. I mean, there's just no intellectual, scientific firepower in the Islamic world, the Arab world, the world that speaks Arabic. No, well, they've got inbreeding problems. Tom, you know, first cousin marriages have been practiced in the Islamic world for 1,400 years. studies have been done. The offspring,
as frankly, Brian, is true in any small communities or tribal communities around the world.
Diagnosed with mental retardation. So this is, you know, and if kids want to learn it, that's fine. Let them take it as an elective.
Brian, this sounds so much like bigotry to me. I'm astounded. Bryan Fischer, AFA.net. I'm just astounded.
This is the